as you can tell, my hair is dry, and I did that purposely. It's not styled, it's dry. I wanted to do this video. So my hair, very dry, you guys. I have my hair bands. We're gonna need hair bands. I didn't mention that. I'm gonna take 4 of them, and I'm gonna section off my hair into 4 sections. Separating them in sections will just make your life easier. It will make the product placement better, because you'll be able to get everywhere. Tell me, can you feel the love? Looking crazy. Alright, we're going to start with this section. And I'm even going to section this section. So, of course, the first thing you want to do is spray your hair. So we're going to spray our hair with water. And what I like to do is I like to cup the hair and spray in this way, so you can, you know, catch any water. I mean, it's not going to be, it's definitely going to be messy when you're doing your hair, because the point is moisture, and the best moisture, of course, is water. So once your hair is soaked, I like finger detangling. And right now I'm not doing it too much, because again, this is just water on the hair. So I'm just making sure the water is getting all soaked into my hair. So that's the liquid. We're also going to do leave-in, which I'm going to use my Cantu Shea Butter, which this stuff is amazing. It's a leave-in conditioning repair cream, but it's also kind of like a styler cream. So this is kind of both leave-in and cream. So and the key with this product is a little goes a long way, which that's probably too much for this section. I'm going to take a little bit off. I'm going to rub it in my hand. The key is the rubbing process, to rub it in your hand really good first. And again, I'm finger detangling. I'm kind of raking my fingers through, but when my hand snags on like something, I kind of just let it go. I'm not going to like try to rip it out. I'm just going to do it very gently, and eventually all the kinks will come out. So finger detangling first is always good. So far we have liquid leave-in. Now we're going to put our oil. The oil that I'm going to be using, I'm going to use the coconut oil, which this is the refined version, which means it's basically in its like purest form. And the refined version, I'm going to get a little bit of that oil in my hand, and I'll show you what it looks like. This is how it looks like when you take it out of the can. So it's solid, but again, when you rub it in your hands and your body temperature warms it up, then it turns into an oil, and you just place that on your hair, making sure you pay attention to your ends. And make sure you're getting product all through this section. A lot of people will just do the outside of the section, thinking that it's seeping through the rest of your hair, but you definitely have to make sure you're getting it all through that section. So now that we finger detangled, now I'm going to go in with a wide tooth comb, and I'm going to start at the ends. Work my way up, being very gentle, and kind of taking short strokes, because short strokes you can tell when you've hit a snag, and you can let it go and go back through and try to get it, but you're doing this gentle. So you're kind of dragging the snags to the very ends of your hair, letting go, and then you're combing back through them. So again, this wide tooth comb is going through really good, and then it kind of gets stuck right there. So you're going to grab it and then short strokes to get out all the snags. And eventually it'll be okay, where you can rub it all the way through without a problem. And if you can't, again, short strokes until you can. So now this section is definitely detangled. There's no snags. It's going right through. And I'm going to follow up with my hair bean. And just to forewarn you, this hair bean makes lots of noise because it's hollow. It's hollow, but it's not damaging to the hair. It is very gentle. I can barely even feel anything. It just sounds really bad. And this little tool helps because it clumps your curls together, it smooths the hair, and it just makes sure your hair is like really detangled. So as you can see, this hair is detangled and ready for twisting. So I'm just going to twist this section. So this is the LOC method. You would just keep going on all the other sections, and you can twist it to keep it detangled, or you could do your style. If you were doing a twist out, then of course you would twist it like I'm doing right now. If you wanted to braid it, flat twist, whatever. And we will get into the different setting techniques in the next video. So that's the layering process of the LOC method. So for this other section, I'm going to show you a different method for locking your hair, or for locking in the moisture. I'll keep this one for a second. We did the LOC method where we layered the products on our hair. So now I'm going to give you another option, which is not really layering the products, but it's still the same products in a bottle. So this is for if you've already done the LOC method the first day and maybe like a day or two later you need to add moisture back into your hair. This is a spritz, aka a LOC method in a bottle, to make sure your hair stays moisturized. So again, it's all the same products, but I'm just going to show you how I mix them. So first of all, I have this water bottle, and I don't have the water filled all the way up because the rest, this empty space, is where we're going to add more products. So I don't have exact measurements. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. This is just what I do, and it works for me. I just fill it up to about there. We're going to add some aloe vera juice, which aloe vera juice is really good at penetrating your hair shaft and really adding that moisture into your hair and like sealing it. So we're going to add this aloe vera juice to our water. So now we have about that much filled up. And you can get aloe vera juice from your Walmart, and I found it in the pharmacy part of Walmart. I'm going to be using my restorative conditioner from Shea Moisture, and this is not a leave-in, it's just a conditioner, and it's fine to add to your hair because look how much liquid, it's like pretty much dilute in this conditioner. So I'm just going to put a couple of squirts in here. I'm going to do it down here because it's so hard to get it up there. So as you can see, it looks like noodles in there. I did like 10 full-size squirts of it. Instead of using coconut oil, I'm going to use olive oil this time. I'm not measuring anything, I'm just eyeballing it. So I put some oil in there. So as you can see, all the ingredients are separated. The oil is at the top, the conditioner is in the middle, and the water is at the bottom. And it's funny because as you can see, it's a LOC method in a bottle, and this is a prime example of how they're saying this is how you seal in the moisture. You add your water first, you add your leave-in next, and then you put your oil, and as you can see, the oil is really sealing in the moisture. It's like so easy. But so this is an example of what it does on your hair. The oil really tries to like keep that water and moisture locked in. We're going to shake it up, and you're going to have to constantly shake this as you apply it because it will start to separate again. So again, this is how you would refresh your hair. But when I refresh my hair, I only spray the ends of my hair because I don't want my hair soaking wet when I refresh. I just want to pay attention to the ends because of course your ends are your oldest hair. But for this video, I'm soaking my hair. It smells so good. So again, I'm just finger detangling. And now the hair bead. This section that is another tip that I do want to give you. If you have excess product, a lot of people like to leave it because they don't want to feel like they're taking moisture away, but if you want, you can use an old t-shirt, not a towel, because the towel would be taking the moisture. A t-shirt is better, and you can kind of just, you know, squeeze it a little bit. The hair is still damp and moisturized, but it's not drying your hair. So I'm just going to do this last section, and then step one, you're going to layer on your products, which we have talked about this whole time, and we are calling it the LOC Method liquid oil cream, and it also locks in the moisture. Once you layer the products, that's when you're going to detangle. You're going to start off with finger detangling, then you can go in with a wide tooth comb, and then of course a Denman brush or a hair bean to really get those curls to clump together and just look flawless and smooth. And once you have it in that smooth state, it's detangled, you're going to twist the hair to make sure it stays detangled, or you can twist to actually set your hair. Of course, if you're only twisting to keep it detangled, you have to go back through to set your hair for the next day in a style like a twist out or bantu knot out, braid out, whatever style you choose. Next, and set your hair so it'll be super cute the next day. And that's definitely the next video. So I hope you are enjoying this series, this mini series of videos. So yes, definitely stay tuned. The next video is going to be how to set your hair, and I will be showing you how to do 2-strand twists, a flat twist, braids, bantu knots, and a hanging bantu knot. And also I may do finger coils too. So definitely come back for the next episode. Alright curls, thank you for watching. Goodbye.